By now, hopefully, you are ahead of where I'm at with Christmas packaging. What do I mean by that? You've got yours wrapped. I leave it to the last minute, always. In fact, it's so last minute that sometimes I'm putting it under the tree only to find that the gifts are open like less than 12 hours later. Cindy has decided this year that she wants to join with me in that, and we're both going to be wrapping gifts on Christmas Eve. That's exciting. Wrapping comes in all kinds of different, styles. There are bags that you can wrap your gifts in and effectively, reuse those year after year. There's the traditional paper wrapping. There's even bubble wrap. You know what I love about bubble wrap? Besides playing with it and making it pop and make loud noises, it illustrates perfectly the idea of trying to keep something safe. You put it in this packaging, and the idea is that it will be, carried through the bumps and bruises of delivery so that when you go to use it, it is safe. The thing that we have to be aware of is that bubble wrap is great for presents or packages or, fragile things. It's not really good when it comes to our faith. Our faith was never intended to be bubble wrapped. We've gone to all kinds of lengths this year to keep ourselves safe. We've worn masks, we've worn PPE, gloves, all kinds of things. We have sanitized, we've done all of those steps. When it comes to our faith, we need to be reminded of how Jesus ushered in this faith that we have. In John's Gospel, and I talk about this a bit on Christmas Eve, but I didn't go into this particular passage. In John's Gospel, he says, "He was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him." In other words, Jesus made the world, but when it came to entering into the world and saving the world, he was largely rejected. He made the world, he came to fix it, but he was rejected as the creator and as the savior. Amazing. What I find equally amazing is what John says next. He said, "Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God." Jesus didn't enter into the world with the expectation that he was going to be coddled or bubble wrapped. He came into the world recognizing that it was a mess and he needed to fix it. For those who risk receiving him as their Savior, we find that the fix is everything it was meant to be. But we also find that we have to take our personal safety bubble wrap off and embrace him who was rejected. That means risking being rejected ourselves. There's always this tension between risk and reward. What you put out in order to receive back something of greater value. Let me say this. When it comes to Christ, whatever we might risk is infinitely offset by the reward we have in him. Let's consider that. Bubble wrap is great for keeping fragile things safe. May our faith not be fragile. As we celebrate Christmas, I'd encourage you to look at the YouTube pre-recorded sermon that we have, the service that is put together for you that'll be released on Christmas Eve day. God bless you as you celebrate with your family and your loved ones over this Christmas season. Take care.